All right, before we talk about your book, we have to talk about the current fight over voting rights. Last month, you were among a number of black leaders who told the Biden administration it is past time for it to put its full weight behind voting rights legislation. Why don't you think the administration did that?
Well, I mean, the rationale that we were given is that the president was having private discussions and was trying to get it done privately. And our position was that this was not a private matter. We had also met with Senator Manchin. We met with other senators, and they didn't. We did not think they were going to move, and that he must be public. He said, and I said, and was quoted by you and others. He said on the night of his election, he being Joe Biden, that Black America had my back, I will have yours. And there's nothing more critical in having our back, Mr. President, than this voting rights protection. And that's what our position was very publicly. I said it to him, I said it to the vice president, I said it to those in his in the White House staff.
Mhm.
And I think that it was a mistake for them not to come earlier. I was glad they did come. He made the speech that I felt was strong, and I was glad he did it. I just wish we had done it earlier. I remember, Jonathan, when the 8 national civil rights group leaders met with the president in the summer, and we asked him to go out and be more strident in his support. It was on a Thursday, I believe we met, maybe Friday. But the next Tuesday, he went to Philadelphia and made a
Mhm.
voting rights. And he invited us. I went. Most of the group didn't go. I was there. I sat on up front with the president's sister. And he made a great speech. And I remember he came over to the rope line after and he looked at me. He said, Reverend Al, what did you think of the speech? I said, it was a great speech. It reminded me of when I was a kid and my mother had me sit in the living room watching Lyndon Johnson speak to the State of the Union and on a black and white television. And I remember Lyndon Johnson saying, we shall overcome in that speech. And my mother was moved. The president of the United States said, we shall overcome. I said, this speech would have reached there. It was almost there, other than one word you didn't mention. He said, what's that? I said, filibuster. He says,
Mhm.
you always going to be on me. I said, you got to do your job. I have to do mine. So I'm glad I was in Atlanta to hear him finally mention
Mhm.
that one word, filibuster. And I wish he had done it in the summer, but I'm glad he did it now.